These custom tactics I'm about to show you will change your life in FIFA 23 Ultimate Team. I got a rank 1 just this week using these tactics, as you can see down below here. And also, if you want to check out the rewards that I did get from the rank 1, make sure you watch the video on my channel. This is the team we used to go 19-0, and then I gave away my last win. So we've got De Bruyne, we've got Van Persie, we've got Yaya Toure, JJ Okocha, Kyle Walker, Virgil van Dijk, Alisson, Marquez, and Luke Shaw with Lundberg there as well. And guys, if you want to see a video where I show you the most meta cards on FIFA 23 right now, make sure you go check out that video. It'll be the last one on the channel. For cheap FIFA 23 coins, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com to get fast and reliable coins. And make sure you use code VIPER at checkout, get yourself a 5% discount. But guys, getting into the custom tactics, first of all, we have our two strikers on Stay Central, and getting behind that is going to be Lundberg and Van Persie. One thing you're going to notice if you're a big watcher of the channel, that I always have my strikers on Stay Central and getting behind with no stay forward. I like the stay forward to come off, so the players drop a little bit deeper, or the two strikers drop a little bit deeper, to support the rest of the team and link up the play a little bit better. Another thing that I've done here with my two strikers is both of them have the outside foot shot. Of course, Van Persie on the left using his left foot for the outside foot shot, and then Lundberg right-footed on the right-hand side to give us that meta option of doing the Travellas. Also, guys, if I didn't tell you already, it's the 4-3-1-2, which is a little bit more different from the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, as you don't have a pivot. You have 3 central midfielders and no CDM. That is the only difference here between the 4-3-1-2 and the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And I got this rank 1 within 3 hours, so I know it works really well. Rage quits galore, you know how it goes. But yeah, there's the two strikers, both on Stay Central and getting behind. We've got Stay Forward on the cam. I think it's really important to have Stay Forward on the cam, because if you don't have that on, the cam is going to drop into the Polenia kind of role in that middle centre mid spot. And you're going to have a bit of a gap between your strikers and your cam, and it's not going to work at all. So Stay Forward on your cam is probably the most important instruction you can have on your team in this formation. Guys, as we move on to the midfielders now, our two outside centre mids here are going to be on just balanced attack and balanced everything else as well. The reason I like this is they go up and down quite a lot. Yaya Toure and De Bruyne there to get involved in the attack, but also to defend where need be as well. Of course, Yaya Toure is on the right here because he's got the outside foot shot. So does De Bruyne. So if you could get a left footed here instead of De Bruyne, like Lucas Paqueta, I believe, has the outside foot shot, you could do that as well to use the outside foot shot to your advantage even more. And then our CDM is on cover centre and stay back while attacking. I say CDM, but the middle centre mid is meant to be the CDM, drops a little bit deeper, still goes forward a little bit, but offers that defensive solidity to the back line as well. Polenia is great at that. Make sure you have somebody who's an absolute destroyer here. Someone like Polenia with that 4-star weak foot, but great defensive stats. I'd recommend getting a 4-star weak foot minimum in every midfield role, as you can pass with both feet there, and it's really, really vital to have that on this game, in my opinion. Then guys, as we move to the back line, we've got stay back while attacking on both Luke Shaw and Kyle Walker, and then the defaults for the two centre backs. Stay back while attacking on the fullbacks now is something that I use a lot more. I don't have them go forward quite a lot anymore. So of course, I do that via the D-pad anyway if I need to. But with the Travellas being nerfed, the fullbacks going forward doesn't make as much sense anymore for me. I do still put this on if I'm dominating a game, but I just can't get the opening goal. I put them on attacking fullbacks, and the way you're going to do that in game is up on the D-pad and then left on the D-pad, and that's going to allow you to have attacking fullbacks, which is going to override the stay back while attacking instructions. So it's really, really nice to have that instead of having to go to the pause menu to have to switch this up. That is why they're on stay back while attacking by default, is because, you know, if you have them on balance attack, they're kind of in between. If you've got them on joining attack, there's no way to set them to stay back without pausing the game. So stay back while attacking as the default there, as it always should be. And if you need to change this in game, you can override the stay back while attacking by just going up and left on the D-pad. Now guys, as we move into the tactics, you're going to see a few different things here. We're on balanced defensive style now. No pressure on heavy touch, no press after possession loss, definitely no constant pressure, and definitely no drop back. Balance has been working really well for me at the moment because I'm still pressing really aggressively, but I'm not using the pressure tactics to get kind of pushed by counter attacks or get dominated in terms of winning the ball back. If people are really good at playing out from the back, or people are really good at just holding on to the ball, the press tactics are really, really bad. If you're dominating a game, the press tactics are really, really good and you're better than your opponent. But the pressing tactics after the last patch are going to cause you a few issues if you're up against somebody that is a lot better than you, or a little bit better than you, or even on the same level as you. Width for the defensive style is on 50. I've always had this on 50. There's no point dropping this anymore. You'll get hit down the wing if you drop it. And if you push it up even further than 50, you're going to get hit direct. If you're playing against a 4-3-1-2, for example, or you're playing against a 4-1-2-2 narrow, or even a 4-3-2-1, you'll get hit down the middle very, very easily. Having a depth higher is up to you guys, but I like 65 at the moment. My centre backs are not the fastest. We've got Shadows or pace cards on both centre halves here. And having this higher kind of sets a precedent for the game as well, that you want to be the one that's dominating the game. You want to be the one winning the ball back quickly, and 65 depth allows you to do that, whilst not getting hit by over the tops too hard. So that is why we like to have 65 depth. Fast build-up is still the build-up play tactic I like to use. I think fast build-up's absolutely brilliant on this game. Honestly, if you're good at tiki-taka, if you're very good reaction-wise as well, this is going to work so well for you. It's really good for counter-attacking. It's really good if you're dominating the play and you have a lot of options forward to pass the ball around to break down the opponent. Fast build-up is really good for that. Of course, forward runs is a great chance creation tactic, but direct passing at the moment is my favourite. Once again, it's king again. And the reason I like this one is because it just gives you lots of options in attack. They really complement each other, the fast build-up and the direct passing, similar to the way forward runs does. If you don't like the direct passing in this formation, I would recommend trying forward runs. I have tried both, but I think direct passing is better in this formation. And yeah, guys, direct passing, fast build-up and forward runs all work really well within each other. And it's a good combination of tactics to have. So fast build-up, direct passing or forward runs, depending on your playstyle and what you like the most, is going to work the best for you here. Width, guys, I've been testing this out a lot recently. And you know, I'd have width usually lower in a direct formation. The more I've been putting this down, the more I've been getting hit on counter-attacks and getting dominated in games. I'm not too sure as to why that is. I think they've just got a bit more space in the midfield than I'd like them to have. So having it on 40 still keeps the formation very direct and very narrow, but then it's not as narrow as it has been previously for me. So I've found that when I've been using these tactics, that if I've had this on like 30, 20, 25, you get hit very easily on counter-attacks, and there's like gaps in the midfield, too many gaps. So having this on 40 will keep that directness available to you, but whilst you're not going to get hit too hard on the counter-attacks, or you're not going to get dominated in the midfield battle so easily. So having this on 40 will be really good for you. And we've got players in the box on 6 as per usual, corners and free kicks on 2. Corners, you know my routine, I've told you about this before. I play it short and then look for the Trivela with a sprint boost. So that is why I like to have that. And then players in the box 6, lots of options for crosses, lots of options for byline, cutbacks, and so on and so forth. You've got lots of options as well on the outside of the box for Trivelas. So that is why I like to have this on 6. I think it's the best by a mile. And guys, these have been tested on old and new gen. I'm currently playing on old gen, but I promise you they do work on new gen. Great tactics, and a few things to just talk about the team. Make sure in the midfield you have strong players. You have players that can pass and have a 4-star weak foot. Make sure, or try to at least, try and have somebody on the left-hand side of the striker role with the outside foot shot and who is left-footed. And then the opposite for the right striker. So Lundberg, right-footed with the outside foot shot there, works really well for me. And then your defenders, it's completely up to you. I'd like to have fullbacks that are very strong and fast. Luke Shaw is very strong. And same with Kyle Walker, very strong and very fast. And then your 2 centre-backs, I like to try and have ball-playing centre-backs. You know, Virgil van Dijk's okay playing out from the back. Same with Marquez, he's very good at playing out from the back. And a great centre-back also, may I add. And guys, that is the team that I'm using and what I got rank 1 with this last weekend league just gone in about 3 hours. Really good tactics. Take your time with them though, they are very good. And let me know what you think of them down below. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell so you don't miss a video. But guys, it's going to be it from me for now, so take care.